everyone. We're officially calling our meeting to order. Good morning, calling our meeting to order.
Because he was trying to talk it.
Good morning, calling our meeting to order. I don't have a gavel, so. Thanks for being here, joining us this morning. As is our custom, we usually do introductions to start the meeting. So we'll start here at the table and then start in the left corner and work our way around. We have a full room of people this morning. So Tyrone Nelson, representing Henrico County, board member.
Bonnie Ashley, general counsel.
Dave Anderson, Chesterfield County.
Lincoln Saunders, City of Richmond.
Dan Schmidt, Henrico County.
Ellen Robertson, City of
Mangle, Chesterfield County.
Barb Smith, Chesterfield.
Todd Ure, Henrico.
Cheryl Adams, CEO, GRTC.
Andres Addison, City of Richmond.
Janice Wood, GRTC.
Dexter, GRTC.
Anthony Carter, GRTC.
Tanya Thompson, Director of Procurement.
Kevin Hernandez, GRTC.
Monica Carter, GRTC. Trisha Robinson, GRTC.
GRTC.
Ken Lance, RVA.
Shirley Corrupt, RideFinders.
Charles Scott.
Anthony Wilson, GRTC. Power,
Mark Renee, GRTC.
All right, thank you. Thanks everyone for being here this morning. We appreciate you being here. I do know that as it relates to public comments, I think we had 2 written. So I'll turn it over to whoever's going to lead us in that public comment period.
There were 2 public comments. I will read those for you. Okay. So good morning. I've received 2 public comments for the June 18th board meeting. They are RVA Rapid Transit on behalf of Donetta. It would be nice to get a bus early on weekends in the area that I live, which is in Churchill off 25th Street. It's nothing that comes at a certain time of the way, and a lot of people like myself have to work on the weekends. That's a hassle trying to get back and forth to work on time, and you're late. The second comment is also from RVA Rapid Transit on behalf of Kelly. I don't have any kind of income coming in after my husband passed. I didn't get his disability check, so this helps me out getting to the doctor and my doctor's appointments. When I heard zero fare was going to be extended longer, I was so happy. I rely on the bus. Thank you. These comments will be included in the written record.
Anyone here that wants to speak?
My name is Maurice Carter, president of ATU Level. Here today they talked about the disrespect of employees. You know, we work by a collective bargaining agreement. That's an agreement between the union and the company for their employees. Here I represent National Express and GRTC, but at National Express, they are constantly violating the contract, disrespecting employees, filed a couple of unfair labor practice charges against them, and before the ink could dry good, they violated it again. So why do we need to keep having employees disrespect me? That's fine, so that's fine.
Ms. Carter. Anybody else? All right, thank you. Public comment period is closed. Let's move forward. Approval of the May 21st minutes. So moved.
Second.
All right, motion made and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Motion to approve the minutes have been passed. Consent agenda, I think we received the board packet last week. Onboard camera equipment, change order to add technology on the new buses, and Title VI. Mr. Hurt and Ms. Robinson are here to answer questions, I'm sure. If there anyone who has any questions. If not, we need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second.
All right, motion and second. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, thank you. All right, we have 2 operational updates. Operational performance, and ridership performance. I'm turning it over to staff.
Morning, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. I did just want to start off by saying thank you to all of GRTC for the warm welcome over the past few weeks. So I'm here to provide the operational performance update for the month of May. From our transportation department, our staffing has remained consistent month over month. At the end of May, we were hovering around 95% fully staffed, and we're still actively recruiting and training new operators to continue to meet our service goals for the remainder of the year. From our maintenance department in May, we surpassed April's performance and our 80% target by an impressive 98% completion rate of our preventative maintenance tasks. So kudos to our team for that incredible achievement. From our risk management department, our preventable accidents across the entire GRTC system have continued to trend slightly downwards month over month. However, we've seen a recent rise in preventable passenger-related incidents that are preventable on our fixed route that our transportation and risk management teams are working to address. From our customer service department, our feedback has also remained consistent month over month, with complaints about passive passengers and no schedules being our areas of priority to address. We've also seen a slight uptick in late schedules for specialized transportation. We'll be working with We Drive You and VIA, which are our contractors and vendors, to help mitigate. We are really pleased to continue our trend of positive commendations, which we had 15 across the entire system for the month of May. And last but not least, we'll be launching our new microtransit division, which we're really excited for at the end of the month, along with our new zone in Sampson. We also will be graduating 19 new non-CDO operators into this new division, which we're really excited for. They're excited and they're ready also to serve the community. That concludes my report. Any questions?
Questions? You been here, how long have you been here now, sir?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. All right, great. Thank you.
All right. Who's going?
He's having fun.
Today I'll be providing a very high level of the ridership performance of our system. This is the agenda, like I said, a very high level overview of the ridership. And then we will take a look at a couple of routes and how they are performing based on the January booking. And then so in terms of the ridership, overall, if you look at the diagrams on there, if you look at the one to your top left, to my top left here, it's the BRT. Looking at it, you can tell that for May, there's a little bit of drop compared to what we had in April. And this we are attributing to the school that is out of session for now. VCU, they contribute to this. That is what we are attributing that to. But for the local fixed route and the express, that stay level, and ridership continues to grow month to month. Like I said, overall, year over year, we have seen an increase. For the January booking, there were certain changes that were made. Route 19 was extended into Goatland, and Route 1A was extended to Walmart Way on the north end. And if you look at the graph that you see on that, the 19 and the 1A to your top left, the 19 is the blue line, and then the 1A is the purple line. And if you look at it from January, you can see for both routes, you can see the increase in ridership on those two routes. Route 5, we made some frequency changes. Frequency was brought back to pre-pandemic levels. 15 minutes service on it. And this also happened in January. So when you look at the map to your right, you can, the graph to your right. After that booking period. Sorry, Route 91 also, we increased, decreased frequency on it. So frequency went to 30 minutes during the peak period. And this also went into January. So when you look at the graph, you can see the increase after that booking period. So as we all know, we currently have 4 microtransit zones that are in operation, and we just wanted to touch, a little bit. The graph you see to your left shows the total ridership on the microtransit. Comparing month over month, you can tell that between May and April, ridership has gone up. For me, the highlight here is Powhatan recording its first 18 trips for the month of May. And that is also a reflection of the ridership per day. We have continued to see an increase in each zone. And then the total trips on the microtransit. So we continue to see an increase on that. Then to your right is the percentage share of the shared trips versus on-shared trips. This is pretty much it's showing a good understanding of how people use the service. You look at it, if we can go back a little bit, if you remember Azalea, when it started, a lot of the people were using it on share, but with time we realized that people were sharing their trips more and more, and that also shows the effective or the efficient use of resources within these zones. I think again the highlight here for me was Powhatan. If we go back to the total, so if you remember, just like they had 18 riders, and the total monthly trips was also 18 trips. So it means that people did not share, just like I said, pretty much when the service started, that people don't really have a good understanding of it, and then as we go, we will continue to see people sharing their trips more and more. Wait time. So wait time, it's an indicator of how reliable a service is. And for GRTC, for the microtransit, the standard that we have set for our wait time, 80%. Look at wait times, you can tell that almost all of the show wait times level. The graph to your right is the trip booking method. So microtransit is a transit type that pretty much relies on technology, and we have continued to encourage people to use that. But what we also have done is to give people the chance or the alternative to be able to book trips. And people have, if you look at the graphs, you can tell that there is a significant number of people that use mobile app in all the zones, but still there are people that continue to call into customer service to be able to reserve their trips. Example again is Powhatan. If you look at it, those 18 trips that we had, all of them called in using customer service. As Kevin mentioned earlier on, our next microcredit launch 7th at the Enrico Theater at 11 a.m. So for those that can join us, we will be glad to see you there. This service starts Monday to Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. So that concludes my ridership performance report. I will take any questions if there are.
Mr. Chair, I have a curiosity question. We're just coming through the commencement season that fills up the Siegel Center. And I'm curious as to whether or not people coming to attend that have taken advantage of the pulse during those couple weeks of high school graduations. Is there an awareness that, you know, there's that free service? Do you see a spike in that during those weeks of May?
You guys, off the top of my head, I will take it.
Everybody.
Yeah. The convention center hosts the city. We saw a better number there, but not Susan.
Yeah, I can take a look at that period and see what it.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Other questions? Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. All right, CEO's report.
Good morning. I would like to recognize our June employees of the month, and I think I have two. The one that is not here is Mr. Doug Bowserman, who is in our maintenance department. And Doug has been with us for 37 years this month, so he is recognized as Employee of the Month. The next one is Savannah Monet, one of our bus operators, who's been with us for 22 years. And last but not least, I'm sorry, Savannah, 17 years, 22 years is Karen Hastings, who's been in our finance department. So she is our third employee of the month for the month of June. So we just want to say congratulations to them, and we appreciate everything that they do to help GRTC keep moving in the right direction. And as you can see, we sent out the finance report early because Mr. Zinzarella decided he was going to take a vacation.
We didn't approve that.
I approved it. So if there are any questions, Mark Renee is here to assist me in answering any questions if you have any. Other than that, that's my report.
All right. I don't have any comments, but I know we need to go into executive session. So we need someone to read that if you don't mind, Mr. Anderson.
I move that GRTC's Board of Directors hold a closed meeting pursuant to Section 2.2-3711A1 of the Code of Virginia for the discussion and consideration of the performance of and specific performance goals for the Chief Executive Officer of the Greater Richmond Transit Company.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, motion been made and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, need to clear the room of everybody. I'm gonna ask Joe Dillon.